Hey, sexy. Yeah, you. You've tuned in to the Sex Talk with Khrys show. Here, we're truly embodying the sexual energies within us and living them out loud each and every day. Learning about our sexy, affirming our beauty, and so much more. Here, we're empowering our sexy and applying all that yummy information to every facet of our life. So sit back, get comfy, and let's enjoy this extremely sexy ride. Welcome to the Sex Talk with Khrys show. Hello, you lovers of sex and pleasure. It is me, Crystal Jones, and you are here with me, Sex Talk with Khrys. I am here, special edition. I have the honor of having Mr. Sir Lezzus.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Find your kink. And really quick, I ran into him on social media, and he was so profound, I will say. Makes you stop and look. There's no way you gonna scroll by. Okay. And so I wanted to pull him in and ask questions because we know sex as what I guess I'm not going to say vanilla, but it's definitely not what he is cooking up in this kitchen here. It's just not. And so I wanted to find out, I wanted to sit you down on the couch and figure out, I have so many questions first off. So first off, the first and foremost, what brought you to this? Tell, who were you before Find Your Kink?
So before Find Your Kink, I was a star basketball player.
Okay.
Let me see. That was it. Basketball and music. I used to be in the music industry.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people that have met me in this journey in my life don't know that I was in the music industry. I actually had a developmental deal with a major record label. I used to write music,
Nice.
had a couple of songs, and play on local radio stations and stuff like that. So I was actually in entertainment. I've always been in entertainment. Music industry. I played basketball in college. I played semi-pro. And now I spank ass for a living. I'm just saying, it's been a journey.
Listen, when most men say shit like that, you're like, oh, figuratively. No, I've seen your videos. You was really spanking that.
Really?
And first of all, I feel like you need to say you are demolishing asses. That's not an actual spank. As I watched that, my pelvic floor was doing this. Oh my God.
See, but you got to understand, I'm a pleasure dom.
Yes.
Right? So I'm going to do what pleases the person that I'm interacting with.
Okay.
So if you like it soft, if you want to be tickled, if you just want me to tell you how pretty you are while I look you in your eyes and my hand around your throat, we can make that happen. Yeah. If you want to be spanked until your ass is purple and you got a tear coming down your eye, if that's going to get you to your state of ecstasy, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm a pleasure dom.
Wow. So let me ask, what if you run into a woman that has no idea what she likes?
So we're going to figure it out.
So, okay.
We're going to figure it out together.
Okay. So how does that look when you're figuring out together? Do we go through a phase of, whoa, wait a minute. Do we go through a phase of, because some women are just going to accept because you're there and they don't want to create a weird space I don't like that. How does that even work?
So when it comes to professional, if I'm doing a session with a woman, we're going to go through a whole bunch of different type of play, different type of sensory play, impact play, erotic asphyxiation, stuff like that. And we're going to find out what that person actually likes. Because sometimes you don't know. You don't know until you know. Right. So I can't tell you what you like. I can only tell you what I'm good at, what I can subject you to.
Okay.
Right? And then we can figure it out from there.
Okay.
And then I could tell you, okay, you responded positively to this, or your body wasn't responding right to that. So let's take this off the table.
So let me ask, so someone's there, they're not responding. What does that look like?
So it's just the same way if somebody was kissing on your feet and you don't like your feet touched.
Pull back.
Right?
Yeah.
If your nipples are your spot, you're going to bite your lip a little bit. You're gonna moan. Your body.
So you're paying attention to all this.
So
Okay.
I'm reading
okay.
body language.
Okay.
A man that actually pays attention to a woman's body, you're not gonna keep doing something that she's not responding to.
You better know it.
Right? Just like vice versa.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? You hear the moans. You see her shift herself. You see her kind of bracing herself. You know what I mean? And then if you are a person that is in tune with reading energy, you feel that energy transfer.
Okay.
So me, let's just say if I'm doing oral, you know the spots that she's, like she's a little louder, she's moaning, and then if she's silent, okay, that may not be a spot. But you might hit that spot. Like if I'm giving oral and I hit a spot and I hear her respond, I'm going to come back to that, but I'm going to see what else she responds to.
Okay.
So I'll keep finding the stuff she responds to. I know she responds to, fast stimulation on the clitoris. She responds to deep tongue penetration in the vagina. You see what I'm saying? She responds to me spitting on it and slurping it up. She responds to the sucking motion. You got to pay attention to that. And that's the same way with when you're doing anything like BDSM or anything outside of, what's normal. If I'm touching down your back and you respond a certain way, as opposed to me touching on your feet. You see what I'm saying? So when I find your spots, I know how to respond to them. And then I keep that in mind. You got to remember what a person responds to so you go back to it.
Right.
And then you put together a combination of things that she responded to because you've been paying attention to her body language and how she's moving. So let's just say if you don't know what you like and you want to come do a session with me, right? That's a BDSM session. So say you don't like to be spanked or so I'm going to start off real gentle, real light, see what you like, see how you respond to that. I know if I hit you with my hand, I can't pull it, and you don't respond positive, I can't pull a paddle out. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't pull a paddle out.
Right.
That's just like if somebody puts a finger in your butt and you can't take that, there's no way you're putting a penis in there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Right. So you gotta, gauge it, and it's simple. Certain things you can't build up to. Certain things is like, okay, if I, she's not responding to me kissing her softly, I'm not gonna try to slob her down and stick a tongue down her throat.
Right.
You just, it's common sense for some things.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You just gotta engage with the person and be mindful and pay attention to how they're responding to the little things. Then you increase the things that they're responding positively to.
Yo, this is a lot of knowledge. Like, I feel like I'm in class. Statistics, 1999. That's what I feel like. Like the kinky. Yeah, statistics. Because I'm telling you, that was one class. I'm in class like this. I was like, I'm never passing this shit. But I feel like you have such a wealth of knowledge. Like, take me back to where this began. What takes the basketball player, the musician, the person that's writing music to this kink land?
So when I graduated college, I'm starting to date and all that stuff, and I met a woman I used to talk to. She was in the model industry. She was a model, and she had a bunch of friends that were dating guys that like own clubs and all that stuff, whatever. Now, me and her, our sex life was more spontaneous, out and about. So she was an exhibitionist.
Ooh, nice.
So in a car, driving, getting hit. Just stuff that everybody does at some point in a park. When you're younger, you do a lot of exhibition and stuff because you don't have an apartment yourself. You can't go home. You got parents there. And, if anybody that was sexually active while they were like in high school, you had to find places.
You sure
And they were public outside. You were in a park. You know what I mean? You go to the rec center or something like that, whatever. You know what I mean? You're just trying, you might find a bathroom in school if you were a little adventurous.
Yes.
Right? But we've all experienced exploring being an exhibitionist, that thrill, and then it wasn't a thrill back then. It was because that's all we had, right? It's all we had. We couldn't, we weren't getting hotel rooms ourselves in high school when we lost our virginity. Nah, it was at a party. You sneak off somewhere, whatever. So being at a restaurant and under the table, hand off the leg, playing with her. Can I say pussy on this?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can say whatever the fuck
I gotta
you
make
want
sure
to say.
that. Okay. So
listen, you shell shocked.
listen, so I gotta make sure. So I'm the person that would be at the table, and my hand is between your legs.
Yes.
While you're taking your order. So that's how it was. So she knew I was open-minded like that. She knew I was fun.
Okay.
So she invited me to a party, and on everything I love, when I say back in 2007, 8. I swear I was at a Diddy party. Like, I'm not going to lie. It was everything going on, right? It was, the first party I ever went to was a genderless party. So if you don't know what a genderless party, that means they accept everything at that party.
Okay.
A lot of swingers clubs they only allow heterosexual sex when it comes with a man and a woman, but women can be on women. That's how most of the parties are.
Okay.
So the first party I went to, everything was there. There was people swinging. There was woman on woman, male on woman, trans on woman, trans on. It was everything. There was people in cages, people getting whipped, people getting walked around with leashes, people doing foot fetish. It was a whole bunch of drugs and all that stuff. Now I only drink. I don't even smoke weed. Right. So this is my first party. Wow. Nothing explained. Say, hey, you want to go to a party?
Just walk in.
Yeah, it was gonna be a little kiss. It's gonna be a little freaky. That's all I got. It's going to be a little freaky, and people in cages.
Does not go together.
And girls with strap-ons, gang banging a guy and stuff like that. I'm like, this is not a little freaky. This is beyond. And I'm sitting here like, if you leave, I leave. If you go to the bathroom, we go to the bathroom. You want to get water, I'm going to get water. Because, and that's because I've never seen it. And then I didn't want the any bit of nigga me to kick in.
Right.
Like, somebody say the wrong thing, now I'm the bad guy because I'm the one that's not used to this stuff. And I'm smacking somebody because they done said the wrong thing. But that was my first experience.
Okay.
But it was fun just in general in the circuit that I was in, but it was a lot going on. And I'm an open-minded person. If it's not for me, it's, whatever you into, whatever you into. I'm comfortable in my manhood, so I don't have to be all scared if I see something that I'm not familiar with.
Right.
But that was the first party I went to. And then we continued to go to parties, right? Continuing. But we went as exhibitionists. So we would go and we would just play in front of people. So I'm going to tell you, this was my thing. At the bar, drink in hand, we're talking, and she's on her knees, and I'm fucking her face while we're talking, having this conversation here. And I'm not even breaking fucking character. I'm just right here talking to you, and I'm fucking her face, and I say, hold on, excuse me for a second. And I'm smacking her on the face with it. Go ahead, suck that daddy dick. And then I'm coming back to talk to you.
Sir.
So that was my big turn on
Sir.
When I first got into the lifestyle.
Time out. You're not just gonna run over that like you ain't say some real shit. Like,
I'm just...
wait.
So you got to remember, we're at swinger parties at this point. So we're going to parties where it's not uncommon to see something like that. We're not just at a regular bar at Dave and Buster's just doing this. Because
you're going to go to jail.
You could definitely go to jail.
That's where you go.
You could 100% go to jail.
What?
So we're going to swinger parties, and that was just my thing. Getting oral and just ignoring her while she's doing that, cheersing you, talking to you about, so this, that, whatever. Oh, I'd love to take you to dinner while she's down here.
I have so many questions, though.
I got so many answers.
Yeah. The person that you're talking to, what is their reaction while you are getting blown simultaneous of the conversation? Like, I am because I promise, if somebody start sucking dick while I'm talking, I won't talk to you no more. I need to find out what's happening here.
It's different, but then I like that whole not knowing how that person's gonna respond.
I love this.
So just not knowing how they're gonna respond and seeing some people and some people are like that. We just will not ignore this girl down here giving you this amazing. And then a lot of times people say, "Do you mind if I join her?" Wow. So that happens a lot. But sometimes I'm just sitting there talking. But there's a lot of guys that, "Oh, you're a lucky man. So and so, this is that." So it just depends on the situation. Wow. So, but a lot of the times it's like there's a lot of stuff going on. So there might be somebody over there on the couch sitting in there fucking. There might be somebody over here and they're eating pussy or something like that. So it might be a little orgy going on there. So it's not like I'm the only person there just doing something, but that was just my thing. Just dig out, dick and throat, and having another conversation.
Wow.
So that was one of my things when I first started. That was like 20 years ago. Man. And that was one of my biggest turn-ons. But we went in a lifestyle for about 3 years. But we were just exhibitionists. We we weren't having threesomes. Now maybe soft play, like another girl giving me head while she's giving me head, but we never had a threesome. We never swapped at anybody. It was just me and her. We would just go do that, and then we would just go fuck in another room somewhere or leave and go do our own thing. So we were actually exhibitionists when I first got introduced. But in that process of learning that lifestyle, I started to see BDSM as passive entertainment at a lot of these parties. Yeah. So I would see it. And my first introduction were through a lot of white people, a lot of Caucasian people, right? And I would see it, and it was mostly women. And they were the dominant, and they were topping white guys, black women, white women. It was just, so I saw it, and it was like, it sparked my interest. And the first conversation I had, it was a dominant. She asked me, was I a dom? And she said, your energy, you would make a great dom. She said that. And I didn't know what she was talking about. So then I had to go research it and study. Okay, she's talking about like a dominant in the community. You know what I mean? Because my thing was like, I'm a dominant male. What you talking about? Yeah, I've always been an alpha type male. She's like, no, I mean like BDSM type. So that was my first sparking interest. And then from that point, I just started researching, studying. I started going to like workshops and stuff like that. And it sparked my interest. And then I just started doing it in a bedroom with the partner that I was with.
Okay.
So it was all bedroom stuff for me at first. It was literally just because I had an interest in it. She had an interest in it. So I was just doing it in the bedroom. So that's how it started. So it started just off in the bedroom. And for like 10 years, that's all. It was just for fun. Simply just for fun. I would go to parties, bring a couple of toys. Girl, oh, did you bring your paddle? Did you bring your flogger? And then I'm at the party just flogging, just having fun and all that. It was just for fun. It wasn't until I started doing classes. I was doing Swinger 101 classes. So teaching people the etiquette on going to swingers clubs, what to expect, what to do, what not to do. You know what I mean? The conversations to have with your partner before you go to a swingers club.
Right.
Right, because that's a big thing. A lot of people
huge.
don't, they don't know. And just being comfortable. And, just touching on that, one of the biggest things is communication.
Yes.
People don't communicate to what you want to do and what I want to do. You know what I mean? The guy is going to fuck, the girl's going to watch. That's not going to match. You see what I'm saying? Not y'all first time. You see what I'm saying? Now you put somebody in an awkward situation and you're in front of somebody like, hey, are y'all playing? And then you're like, well, what's playing? You see what I'm saying? Right. Do y'all full swap or soft swap? What does that mean? Just to educate them on knowing the language and the basic stuff. Do you know the difference between full swap and soft swap?
No, I don't. Please tell me.
Perfect. So a full swap is you when you're married.
Yes.
You and your husband. Me and my partner, we approach you and say, hey, y'all attractive. My partner, she's interested in your husband, whatever, so I'm interested in you. Would you like the full swap? That means he goes with her, I go with you, and we full swap. Sex, oral, penetration, everything. Now you have same room, you have separate room. Same room is we're going to do it all in the same room. Separate room is I'm going to go to this room with you. She's going to go to this room with him. And we're going to swap, but in separate rooms. So I don't see what's going on with you. You don't see what's going on with you. See what I'm saying? Soft swap is no penetration. Kissing, sucking on breast, maybe oral, depending on how deep you do full swap. But there's no penetration, no actual sex.
Okay.
So that's soft swap.
Okay.
So there's couples that go into soft swap. They don't actually do full swap. There's couples that are full, hey, I'm going to this room. She's going to this room. We'll check back in an hour. So you got to know what you're getting yourself into. Because if you're like, oh, yeah, sure, cool, we'll swap. What do you mean? You thinking like, are we swapping numbers? No, y'all swapping dick and pussy. That's it. It's a big difference. Like, so you got to know.
DNA.
That's what we're doing. Yeah, a lot of people go and they don't know all the language and everything. Nice. And they don't. So I used to do a swingers etiquette class, a swingers 101 class. I used to work at one of the swingers clubs in Philly. And people will book me to come do they'll do like a ladies' night where somebody is like selling the toys and stuff like that, and they will book me for that. So that's the first thing I did professionally in this realm was Swinger 101 classes. And then I started hosting parties. I hosted at the club. I had a crib that I hosted. I decked it all out to host. I had glory holes all over the place. I used to do a lot of stuff before I got into doing this professional. I used to host gangbang parties. I had a traveling gangbang called Greedy Girls that I would take up and down the East Coast. Glam bang. I got a lot of stuff that I do
Bro,
that I did.
hold on. So the gangbang, so you would have one female and how many men?
5 guys on the bed at a time. So I would do it to where it was a revolving door. One guy gets off the bed, the next guy comes in. So 5 guys at a time. So
Listen,
there might be.
I love this for whoever wants this.
So
love
there's
it.
so what it is I meet a lot of women that are into different things.
Yes.
So I would see women that would come to the club and they would play heavy, right? And they were into multiple guys, gangbangs and all that, whatever. And I say, hey, I got a party. It's a safe space. I have security in the room. It's kind of, it's structured. It's rules. You can't do certain things. You can't pull the person's hair. You can't do any type of BDSM. You can't smack them on the head. It's structured. And I have somebody in there monitoring the gangbang. So if you want to enjoy this kink in a safe space, come to this party.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I would do it like that. And if anybody's watching, you had to stay on the wall. You can watch. You couldn't, no talking in there, no cell phones, whatever. And I would keep it to where it was structured. So then I also taught a gangbang etiquette class. I would teach women how to control a gangbang, how to not let the gangbang control you. That's wild, right?
That's so wild.
Yeah. You got to think, right? Because a lot of times you're doing a gangbang and you don't, like, say, there's things that happen during the gangbang. You might have a guy that's too big for you. You might have a guy that's too rough. Right? You may have a guy that's just, it's not it. You might have a guy that just falls in love with you. He just wants to stay on you, and he's gonna make love with you. And he's cuddling you and all that. Control the position.
Right.
Control where the guys are angled. Control how you're getting fucked and when you're getting fucked. Control when you decide to give oral. Control when you want to get fucked from the back. Don't let a person cover the space where other guy can come. Position yourself to where you can reach multiple guys, because your whole fantasy is having multiple people interact with you, not one guy and guys waiting. Multiple guys. You might want your titties played with. You might want to be kissed, and while you're being penetrated. So you have to create that space. You have to position yourself to where you can get fucked to have that. So you might have to ride the guy, bring the dicks to you so you can give oral. Bring the guys to you so they can suck on your breast while you're riding the guy. You see what I'm saying? So I teach them how to control it. You know, a lot of people don't think about that. Say, hey, if you do this, and I do it from the angles of the guys that are there, that they don't have any etiquette for gangbang. Right. So I'll tell them a guy's gonna do this. He's gonna be so attracted to you, he's gonna try to cuddle you and fuck you so nobody comes there. You see what I'm saying? Only let a guy fuck you from the back so you can bring guys in front of you and you can suck multiple dicks. So I try to tell them that, if this is what you're into. But remember, these women are into that. So I'm just trying to help them control the experience that they're into.
Listen, when I say I love this, because it's so many people that want to do it and they're so nervous about the things that you have taken the time to really curate, right? And you don't see people, it's almost like you're a you're a madam at a strip club. And you're really focused on the safety, security of your girls, right? No, I've never seen anybody take the time to educate a woman on her gangbang. It's almost like something that takes place and you kind of got to accept whatever comes to you. And with your program or whatever I'm going to say program.
Not a program.
Program
not
show.
That's diabolical.
I know.
That is diabolical.
Not program.
So
sorry. But with your class, I think it really opens up the mind to knowing that things can take place in a safe space. You've created such amazing safe spaces with something that's so outside of the walls that society says that we're supposed to be in. When I say I fucking love that, because you talking about gangbangs. Who says make sure you let the men only hit you from the back, because you can get a lot more landscape from the front. Like,
see, this was I haven't done this in a minute because it doesn't align with my brand now. Okay. But I had a real popular traveling gangbang, and that's one thing that I always tell. Well, how do you teach? You got to control it. Yeah. Because you got to control it for the experience that you want. Because at the end of the day, it's about you getting the pleasure, because that's what you're into.
Yes.
So do not allow these men that are just coming here to control it so you get out of it what you want to get out
That's
of it.
beautiful. That's
So
really
you
beautiful.
control the game. So these are the tips that I give them to better control it. And I say, the perfect tip, right? If you get a guy that's too big for you to handle, right? Too big for all you got to do it. Let me suck that dick, daddy, and turn around and pull the condom off and so. And I tell him stuff like that. Say that. He's not even going to think about why you're doing it. Or if a guy that you're not liking how he's just trying to ram you and you're not, stop it. And tell him you want to taste this, you know what I mean?
Wow.
So something like that. Like tell him, and those are tips that I say, hey, do this instead of cussing him out or so or making him feel bad, whatever.
Right.
So because you don't want the other guys to get this courage because you still want to have your experience. Right. So I tell them tips to do that because that's going to cater to a guy's ego. And he's going to think, oh, she just wants to taste my, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, you're like, bro, you're not doing your thing. I need to get you out of here.
I need you out of here.
And then you think about this. You pull the condom off, he has to go get another one. And then that time frame, you done replaced him. Now he back in line. So now you done got him out the way.
Bro,
so I tell
really
people like,
this.
yeah, I tell them that's what you do. Because I see it. I've seen it. I watched it. Whatever. And I'm all like, okay, dude, you doing too much. You ain't whatever, so, you know what I mean? Or I had to come in like, yo, turn around. I switch the position on it. But I used to try to teach it. But that's what I did. It wasn't just a go in there and go ham. It was mapped out. You know, it was structured. Now what I do, I do a glam bang.
What's that?
A glam bang is an all-girl gangbang where we provide strap-ons for the ladies and they gangbang a woman.
I know about 5 chicks that would love
and that's what I do that in Jamaica. That is one of my Jamaica events. And we do a glam bang with my group, the group that I book with, that I do the kink for, Cherry Shake, and we do a glam bang once a year in Jamaica.
So how popular is this?
Ooh, when I say everybody, I think I'm going to do it on a beach next year. A glam bang on a beach. So all girl gang bang on the beach.
How many girls is it?
10 straps, 1 girl. 10 straps, 1 girl.
Somebody gonna sleep good, boy.
10 straps, 1 girl.
I love this.
And my one friend that hosts this for me in Jamaica, she's a popular adult actress in New York. And amazing body, great personality, and she is just fun. So she is just fun.
Ready.
So she will coach you through it. You know what I mean? How deeper, it's harder, so. So they have, and it's when we do it, there's no men there. So I set it up, and it's all women. Yeah. Women can come watch. No men can watch. It's all strictly women. So if you never strap somebody, that's the perfect time because I have somebody there that can teach you. Okay, you strap it up here, you put a little thrust in there, and you're gonna see what we go through. Stroking all day. Right. See how long the stroke. Listen, because y'all think it's easy.
No,
y'all stroke y'all thrust for 3 minutes, and then y'all get cramps in y'all legs and stuff. And we like, see, told you, talk about keep going. What you mean? Talk about don't come. What you mean don't come?
I tell women all the time, like, I feel men's pain because I feel like men have this thing of you're a man, you're supposed to show up dick hard and just be ready to rock and roll. Meanwhile, women don't have to do shit but just lay there and get wet. So it's a total different.
Have you ever used a strap-on?
I actually have with a girl years ago. I hated it.
How long did you thrust for?
Bro. Listen.
That bro sounded about she was a 2-minute woman.
Yeah, I was.
Then I looked
at her and I was like, yeah, I don't think this is for me. Like this is not my assignment from God. He gave me a vagina. That's how I felt. I immediately felt like that.
I just put a post up with so I do the Freaky Friday facts. And I try to do like a sex fact every Friday. And it says that the average amount of sex penetration only lasts 5 to 7 minutes. The rest is all foreplay. And that was a study, worldwide study done by a doctor. And it said that the average sex, literally penetration, not the foreplay, not the oral, not the so-and-so, but the actual penetration only lasts 5 to 7 minutes. What do you think about that?
Okay, so for me, I am weird, and because I love to time mine and be like, I wonder how long we had. My husband's different. He a different breed. So, but I will. We gonna take him off the table because that's the reason why I put my whole shit aside. So he is different. We ain't gonna talk about him.
Respectfully.
Now, when I've talked to other people, when I've been with other men, yes, you are very correct. Because sex was just like, yeah, this is why I fuck multiple people. Because this just wasn't it. So I definitely agree with that. But what I will say is, when you're in tune and connected with somebody, the sexual engagement can be way longer because there is that connection there. But if I was just having sex to be having sex, I would definitely.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Most guys, I can guarantee you that most guys, and probably your husband, right? That 5 to 7 minutes, it's there. But what we do is we normally stop and do something else. Because we about to tap out. We go eat some pussy. We do
let me tell you, my husband asked me too. He's like, can I come, please?
But see, most of us can. We can get to that point to where we can stop and we can, Yeah. But a lot of times it's like, do we really want to sit here for? Once I lose that first, I got an hour ahead of me. I automatically got an hour. Wow. That first one is going to come between 5 and 7 minutes. And I'm going to be honest with it. Do I want to fuck for an hour, or do I want to just get out this waste because we got to go to dinner, or we going outside, or we doing something like that, or we got to leave the hotel room because checkout is so and so. You know what I mean?
You're talking to a sex coach. No, you can't say that.
Hey, I'm just saying.
You can't say that. No.
But sometimes you can hold it. I'm like, I want to get it in. Sometimes you can be like, okay, have a quickie.
No, now listen. I believe quickies are very important. I believe quickies satisfy an urgent, imminent need. I do. I don't think everything is about just long extended sex, but I have been very gifted with what I have. But I'll tell you straight, because I was not the one to have sex with one person. I just felt like one dick forever. Like, damn. So if that's one dick forever, that meant that got to be a good ass dick. I'm telling you, okay? Because I never believed in that. I never felt as though one person could truly capture everything that needs to happen in a sexual experience until I met my husband. So I will be very honest with that. But and then I look at it in pussy miles, like I like to explain it. Would I rather fuck 7 dudes versus one guy that can get it done? I'm going to go with the one guy. Pussy miles, that's going to multiply real quick. So that's why I had to pull it back a little bit. But that's college, you know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. But I do believe that there is great wealth in what you're doing. I believe that women and people in general, I don't believe that people even look at kink as something that is based in pure pleasure. I think they think it's like, ooh, what? The minute they hear kink, they pull back.
We ain't even get into what I'm actually doing though. We talk about the before
first off,
the build up. We ain't even get into that yet.
I know what I'm doing. Thank you.
We ain't even get into that yet.
Now, okay, so tell me, how is Find Your Kink different than just kink shit?
Okay, so let me give you the background on Find Your Kink.
Okay.
So the background, me meeting a lot of black women.
Okay.
Right? That just don't know. They've been put in predicaments to where they've been married for 10, 15, 20 years, and they've been with people that would shame them.
Yes, for sure.
For anything outside of what society deemed to be normal when it comes to your sexual activities.
Yes.
Watching porn, bringing a toy into the bedroom, fucking outside of the bedroom.
Yes.
Stuff to me is like, really?
And you got to understand why, though. Like,
come on. I understand why. But so I created a space to where, like, there's a lot of people that don't know what their kinks are. Exactly. And they're not comfortable talking about their kinks because they don't have a open-minded space to where where people are sexually liberated and can say, sis, I'm into that too. Yes. You just learning that? Yes. You should try this and this.
Yes.
And my homegirl do this and I want to try it, but I'm scared. But I'm going to try it eventually as soon as I find the right person.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Not what you into.
Ew.
It's, oh, shit. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
The people that ask about it, everything I'm into, they want to hear your story about it. Well, how is it? I was thinking about it. So to Find Your Kink was me being a liaison for that.
Yes.
Right? For people to walk down a path of sexual liberation. I walk around with the shirt on, people in the airport, what is that? Come talk to me. What's your kink? I got a bunch of them. You want to know my general kink and my kink that's out the box? I'm a dominant, so I'm into erotic power exchange, but my biggest kink is I like my feet worshipped. I like a woman to ride my foot. I have a crazy kink when it comes to that. And that's not even like...
We gotta talk about that. You're not gonna see. You like to like mow over stuff like you saying like just regular shit. Absolutely not. What we're gonna do is talk about that. So let me ask, like, what is your what's your thing? What's your go-to?
So, besides being into power exchange, which is that is my love, just erotic power exchange. My biggest kink is foot worship, and not me worshiping a foot, a woman worshiping my foot. And I have a thing to where I like a woman to lube up my foot and put her pussy on it and ride my foot until she comes and squirts all over my toes and all over my feet. That is my biggest kink. That is my craziest kink. Footsies.
So, yeah, you say footsies.
Footsies. That's that's what I mean.
If you see this man say footsies to you, it is not the thing that we have been thinking of all our life. This cute, sweet footsies. That is not what he means. He means you wrap up his foot and you put your vagina, your pussy, your vulva on top of it.
And I have size 15. 14, 15. Let me say that. That's 14 on a regular, depending on the shoe.
That's inappropriate.
But yeah. My foot is kind of disrespectful. Don't worry about it.
I'm just saying, like,
I have nice looking feet for a man, but it's a little disrespectful.
It is disrespectful. My vagina's going, no entry. Like, what? Are you serious? So, what is women's takeaway from this? Like, what have you run into?
So there's a lot of women that have foot fetishes.
Okay.
So I would align with someone that has a foot fetish. Mm-hmm. If someone don't like to touch feet, it's not going to work. If someone just wants to, hey, what's your kink, so-and-so, and they want to do it to please you, then that's a situation that could happen. But you tend to find someone that aligns with your kink, right? So let's just say, like, if you have a praise kink, to where you like to be praised and the guy likes to praise, y'all going to fit like hand in glove.
Yes, indeed.
It's not going against the grain. It makes it a lot easier. Mm-hmm. You don't want to try to go against the grain with your kinks. You want to find someone that aligns with your kink. If you have a partner, it's a lot harder because y'all have to come to common grounds and negotiate and figure out what's too extreme for her, what's too extreme for you.
Correct.
You know what I mean? But if a person is out here single and you're searching for people, search for people that are into what you're into. It's going to be a better experience.
Find your tribe.
Them. Yeah. So with the foot thing, if someone, likes to worship feet, that's my extreme kink with it. But I just like my feet touched, pedicures, rubbed, so, you know what I mean, massaged,
nice.
Whatever, sucked and all that stuff, whatever. But it's different from me. You have to ask to do it. I don't want to ask you. I'm not going to ask you to do it. I'm not going to ask you to worship my feet. You got to ask to do it. That's going to be the difference in me. You asking to do it.
Okay.
So I'm a little different.
So does that, them asking to do it for you psychologically means that you're able to take a deep dive because this is something that's a wanting for them?
And it could go deeper.
Okay.
If they're asking.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
If they're asking, it can go deeper. But that whole thrill of, I don't want to ask anybody to do anything I'm into. It's just, it doesn't do anything for me. But then my personality I don't operate in that space.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I present what I like. And, like my partner, she knows I love to be catered to. She's very attentive. She services to a fucking T. I don't, and she takes pride in knowing everything that I love and doing everything exactly how I want it to be done. I don't have to ask for it. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So stuff like that stands out to me.
So let me ask, do you do that for your partner? Do you do that for them?
Do I do what for them?
The same thing that
me as the dominant, do I do
or do you do the same thing that you're loving from your partner? Do you give that to them?
So I have to have a partner that is, what she wants is to be submissive.
Okay.
is to be attentive to, is to meet somebody's needs. So you have people that are just givers. They're pleasers, right? I'm going to align with somebody like that. If your kink is to service your person, you know what I mean? You have somebody like, I like to cook, I like to clean, I like to take care of my person, my man, whatever. You have women that are like that. I would align with that person
Okay.
more. You have women that want to be catered to. They want to be pampered. They want a guy to take care of them. There's nothing wrong with that. A guy that spoils a woman, that might be a sugar daddy, let's just say hypothetical. It might just be a person that, I'm going to do everything for you. You'll align with that person. You don't mix and match. You don't mix a guy that wants to be serviced with a woman that wants to be serviced. Now
Okay. Got it.
There's no way
Got
that's
it.
working.
Got
You
it.
see what I'm saying?
Got
It
it.
doesn't
Got it.
align.
Got it.
You see what I'm saying? You don't mix two submissives together.
Okay.
You don't mix two dominants together unless somebody has to give in.
Yes.
At some point.
Yes.
Or there's going to be a power exchange.
Correct.
A power struggle.
Correct.
My fault. There'll be a power struggle. I can respect your dominance, but there's going to be a power struggle. Somebody has to concede into that situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a way to look at it. Because I think when people of the, I'm going to say regular or vanilla society sees a situation, they're looking at it like, you're getting all of this. What is a woman getting? But from where you're coming from, the woman is getting just the knowledge of knowing that she is pleasing.
Yeah, so that's a closed-minded person, because they feel like if somebody says, I want to be submissive to you, but what do I get out of it? If you got to ask that question, I'm cool. I have no interest.
Right.
Because you have to know what you get out of being submissive to a person.
Yes.
If you asking that question, you're not truly submissive, because you don't get nothing out of being submissive.
Okay.
You have to come to the table knowing that you get something out of being submissive to a person, knowing that you get something out of being attentive, serving a person, right? What I do when it comes to my dynamics, I'm going to teach you and train you how to serve me to perfection. I'm going to put you in a space to where you're going to be perfect. And I ask you, have you ever been in a relationship where you felt like you were perfect? You did everything to perfection. That's what I want to teach. I want to teach you how to serve me to perfection, so you can't do nothing wrong, because I taught you everything to a T. I taught you everything I like, from how I want you to iron my clothes, to make my sandwiches, to pour my drink, to greet me. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
To how I want to fuck. You see what I'm saying? And everything is to perfection. If you know I like it face down, ass up, with your arms stretched out, when I put you in a position to go, you doing that shit automatic. You know exactly how I like it. You see what I'm saying? If you know I like my sandwich with lettuce, tomatoes, mayonnaise, cut it down the middle, you see what I'm saying? Toasted bread, stuff like that. You're serving that all the time. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's nothing wrong. A lot of men don't have a situation to where it's trial and error for a lot of people. If you're in we're talking about a dynamic.
Yes.
Not a regular relationship.
Correct.
So I can give it to you in writing.
Right.
What my likes and don't likes. Everything. And then I can teach as we go along.
Yeah.
Next time, this is how you do this. Don't do this when we're in this situation. This is how it's supposed to go. Now you know. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Don't ever answer this for me. Ever. If I need you to answer, I'll tell you to. You see what I'm saying? So, one time. You get one time to do something incorrect. It's corrected. Then it's your job to learn how to do that to perfection.
Do you feel that same, not that same energy like you're matching, but what is it that you provide a woman, that your partner, what is it you provide your partner to feel the same solitude that you feel in what you're gaining from their submissiveness?
So, and just to remember, because somebody might be listening to this and think that it's a regular, when we're talking a dominant, submissive relationship.
Correct.
She wants to be submissive to someone that she know that she can be vulnerable around.
Correct. Yes.
She can trust.
100%.
She can let go.
Yes.
She's 100% safe with this person. He's going to look out for her best interest no matter what. He's not going to put her in harm's way. She can 100% let go. And that's the space that you provide for that person. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
They might be a boss at work. They might have kids that they have to, that, you know, your kids look up to you. You can't be submissive to your kids.
Correct.
You might have a job to where you have to be responsible for employees. You have to answer questions. You have to solve problems. You have to de-escalate problems. You see what I'm saying? You have to come up with solutions. They're looking to you. You come to a space to where everything you do, you know. You don't have to think about it. Everything that you're going to do, you have been trained, you have been provided with the knowledge, and you do it to perfection. Think about a space and you're married, right? You don't do everything perfect for your husband.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? Imagine a space to where you can come home and everything you do for him, anything you say to him, you're saying the right thing, you're doing it to perfection. You're doing everything right for this time frame. It feels good when you get something on the news. You see what I'm saying? But if you had that space to where that's how you operate 24/7, because you know this is what he has told me. He likes this way. This is how I'm supposed to respond. I paid attention. I've learned it. I'm able to cope with this, whatever, and then I can apply this to our everyday interactions.
Okay.
So I know what I'm doing is right. I know that he needs this done, so on, so this, that. There's no question about it. So it's to the point to where if I'm saying, yo, she's upset, like, you know I did that. Why would you even, she's mad that, why would you think, you know what I mean? Perfect example for me. I'm anal about things. I get a canned soda. It has to be rinsed off and wiped off. I go to rinse it off. She's looking at me like, you didn't think I rinsed your can off? I know that. I know that you like that. It's just OCD to me. Okay. A cup, you can wash your glasses. She just did this. The assistant did this. She was like, oh, let me rinse these glasses. I've been sitting there for a second. If this glass is in the cabinet, I have to rinse it out before I pour something in it. My partner knows that. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
She knows I'm not drinking any. If I'm at somebody else's house, he's not going to drink that. Rinse it out. Wash it out. She knows that. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, it's the little things, yeah.
He's not going to eat any of that. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to say anything.
Yeah.
She's going to bring me a plate with everything that I know I'm going to eat. It's not going to be. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
So that's just teaching and learning and all that stuff. I'm just giving you simple things like food and stuff like that. Or walk into a space like, hey, he's not going to like this. I know what he's going to like, what he's not going to like, because I've been attentive and he's trained me. And then I also went above and beyond to learn everything. You see what I'm saying? So that's the space. But then you have people women that's their thing. That's like the home carers, takers.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? Some women are not like that. Some women are. Some women want to provide for their man. They want to cater to their man. Imagine catering to a person that you get everything right. Because it's trial and error.
Yeah.
In regular life, it's trial and error.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? It's trial and error. You might present something to a guy. You don't know if he's going to like it or not. Imagine there's no trial and error. You know everything he loves.
Yeah, that's a superpower now.
Yeah.
Especially coming from a woman's stance, because we want to get it right. Especially if we're really fucking with a guy in a really high frequency. You want to get that right. You want to know that what you're putting down, literally they're picking up. And you haven't skipped a beat. You everything that is desired is fulfilled. That's a whole superpower there.
Imagine a space to where everything you do is perfect for that person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So when it comes to a submissive, I train perfection. For me.
Okay.
It may not be for the next person, but I train perfection. Everything. I train how to create a space to provide peace of mind. A safe space.
Do you think that literally regular men, everyday men, are yearning for that? What you're doing in your regular life, just the training and the getting everything right. Do you think that they are yearning to be able to teach this?
So they do, but they don't know there's a space to where there's women that can be bosses, but then can create a space to where they can be submissive 100%.
Okay.
And that's the difference between a lifestyle and like regular vanilla people that aren't in like the BDSM or the swinger or the kink and all that, whatever. You can be in a space to where this person is just a boss and this woman is a boss in regular life. But when it comes to her partner, she creates that space and she steps out of her norm to create that space for their dynamic.
Okay.
And most vanilla people don't understand how to operate in that. They might have to picture me doing A, B, and C, picture me, so and so. You create that space because that's the life you choose to outside of your normal having to be in control of everything. You want a space where you can let go and say, okay, I don't have to think because I know.
Right.
I don't have to guess because I know.
Right.
At work, you have trial and error. With kids, you have trial and error. You see what I'm saying? What's the one thing you say? You get it right on your last child or something because your first one is your experience, your second one is your last.
You ain't lying. You ain't
then,
lying.
Then the first one is like, why? I don't get none of that. Whatever, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you want that space. You have that space right there, and a lot of people don't have that. They're not open-minded enough, or they haven't been introduced to a space to where there's that opportunity is present. And then a lot of men they don't earn that or deserve
I agree.
that.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? That's
agree.
Like that's not a thing that you have to completely trust that my guidance aligns with your journey in life. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you can't fully surrender with someone that you don't know where he's going to guide you to.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
You don't know if his best interest aligns with your best interest.
Yeah.
You have to have that. Your interests have to align. You have to know that you can put your life in his hands. You can put your livelihood in his hands. You can put your integrity in his hands. And that's just going to align. You have to know that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and most people don't feel that.
Yeah. So that's why you get submission. My submission for me looks different. You see what I post online. You see the physical stuff. But me, it's all about servitude. It's mental. It's not physical for me in my personal relationship.
Okay.
I do all that online, and the girls think, oh, if I get with him, he's going to be spanking me. No, that's not what I'm going to subject you to. I want you to be able to serve. I want you to be attentive. I want you to be my peace of mind. I want you to be the space that I can step to outside of what everybody is expecting when I'm out in the public.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
I want the mental aspect of it.
Okay.
I want to be able to take a deep breath and be able to be vulnerable and say, listen, hey.
That's a big statement now.
I do that. But this is why it's different for me. This is why I might have, on a regular, I got 100 girls in my inbox. I'll be your slave. I'll do whatever. What do you want me to do? Someone said, no, you won't. You really don't want to do what I need you to do. I promise you that.
Yo, I bet your inbox is crazy.
I would literally... I'll tell you, you really just want to be fucked and choked. That's what you want to do. You want to be spanked. That's what you really want. You're not ready to completely invest in learning me from waking up to going to bed.
Wow.
You're not ready for that. And most women are not. And it's okay. It is 100% okay just to want the physical aspect. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's not my personal. It's 100% okay. You might want to be tied up, choked, and all. That is 100% okay. I can do everything top tier, but when it comes to what I choose my personal life, it's different. You see, I need you to know what type of shows I want to watch.
Okay.
I need you to know, hey, you want to play your game right now? I'll put your controller right there. It's charged up for you right there. Listen, like my submissive, my controller be charged up, my shit, whatever. She'll have my beer, she'll have my whiskey, she'll have any meal that she makes, she knows to a fucking T. Like, and that's the shit that, like,
it's top tier.
Yeah, it's top tier. It's
a different level.
It's a different level.
And you know what it is? It goes beyond just sex. And this is what I try to teach people. Sex. I try to teach people, when you forget about the orgasm, you enjoy the journey. Mm-hmm. And we rarely pay attention to the journey because we're so fixated on, I gotta get this nut. I gotta, have this orgasm. But when you enjoy that journey, it's a whole nother thing. And so that's why you really pulled me in with the videos. And even, I ain't gonna lie, just your educational piece is really mind-provoking for me, because it's like, man, I didn't even know those words existed.
It's a lot of stuff out there.
Like the educational piece of Find Your Kink for me is top fucking tier. I walk away with knowledge that I've never known. I walk away with a mindset of, I didn't even, what if we tap into this? It makes different things possible that we never thought about. So my question, as we kind of wrap it up, tell me about these things here.
Ooh,
I am
we don't get to something real.
I'm so curious, because this entire table says to me sensation.
So let's talk about BDSM.
Okay.
Right? So bondage,
Okay.
dominance,
Okay.
submissive,
Okay.
sadomasochism.
That's
Okay.
deep.
So S&M is a big thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Pleasure through pain, pleasure from inflicting pain.
Yes.
If you're a sadist,
Yes.
you get pleasure from inflicting pain.
Yes.
You're a masochist, you get pleasure from
Receiving pain.
receiving pain.
Yes.
So you have different type of pleasures as well. Sensory play,
Yes.
physical touch, right?
Yes.
Simplest thing: hand running across your body, kissing on your arms, kissing on breasts.
Okay.
Sensory play.
Okay.
Soft objects, sharp objects coming across your body.
Okay.
That's sensory play, right? Impact play. The simplest thing. Everybody has been in a space to where a woman has a partner, and they're making love from the back, and they get smacked on their ass.
Okay.
You either turn around and say, "Damn, daddy," type situation, right? or you, nah, what the fuck is you doing? And they fuck it up, right? It can go left to right.
Yes, indeed.
It can go left to right.
Yes, indeed.
Somebody's fucking you from the back and they pull your hair. Mm-hmm. They can go left to right.
Left to right.
I mean, if you got your natural shit,
I'm
you
telling
good.
you, don't pull my goddamn wig. I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, don't pull. But girls don't pull it too hard. That's my, you know what I mean? I pulled a few wigs off in my lifetime. That's happened. Whatever, I got big hands below. You know what I mean? I threw some in the back of the. Oh, I've looked back like, damn. I know she gonna ask me to pay for this.
Right.
Whatever. That has happened in my life. Biting on the shoulder. You're biting into somebody's flesh during sex.
Yes.
You're inflicting pain to that person, and they're loving it. They're getting turned on.
Yes.
We have all practiced BDSM before BDSM was a thing.
Correct.
Commercially.
Yes. Yes.
It's been a thing for a long
Yes,
time.
100%.
Right? Spanking. Impact play. Hand around your throat while you got a dick in you. Erotic asphyxiation. Oralism. Somebody talking to you during sex. You're turned on by it. Right? So, some of my preferred toys. So, impact play is a heavy thing I'm into.
Okay.
Sensory play is a heavy thing I'm into. So, I have some of my preferred impact play toys. So, we're going to start. Let's start with sensory play.
Good. You got a lot of them.
Sensory play. Something like this. Foxtail.
Yes.
Okay? Sensory. Rub it on the arm. So let me see your arm. So you're gonna come closer. You're gonna turn your arm this way. So you're just gonna feel the sensation. See how that feels?
Yes, indeed.
Nice, right? So you're just using this as foreplay. Anywhere that you would kiss somebody without kissing them, on the vagina or on the lips, you would just use that there.
Yes.
Rub it all up and down the body. Okay. Sensory play. These are my Wakanda gloves.
Listen, and they look real aggressive.
So these are my Wakanda Black Panther gloves.
Yes, indeed.
So the same thing. Now this is what I do, right? Because I like to create a sensory overload. And I was speaking to my guy earlier. He said the overload, right? So I like to tell somebody to do a Kegel.
Okay.
You know how to do a Kegel?
Yes.
So I'm going to tell you to do a Kegel.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to say hold it. When I say hold it, you're going to do a Kegel.
Okay.
When I say let it go, I want you to let it go with a moan.
Okay.
But I want you to keep your eyes closed.
Okay.
No, we're going to do yes. You understand?
Yes.
There you go. Thank you. Now, all right? So you ready? Hold it. Tighter. 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 Let it go. Now you feel the sensation?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, you feel that?
Yes, indeed.
So I use this for sensory play, but I want to create a sensory overload.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you do a Kegel. Let me see your hand. I'm going to rub this down here. You're holding that pussy, right? And as soon as you let it go, I want you to moan, let it go, and then I'm going to put a vibrator right on your pussy as soon as I'm done doing that.
Wow. I'm going to pass out.
Yeah, but that's the goal.
I'm going to go.
So I would create a sensory overload.
Wow.
So that's the type of play that I do.
Okay.
I want to do a sensory overload.
Yeah.
So that's impact. Now everything else, it get a little real.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So you have traditional stuff, like let's say a paddle. Everybody has heard of a paddle. So this is the traditional wood paddle. This is actually one of the first custom toys I've had made for me. I've had this for years. So I'm going to let you hold it.
Okay.
I'm going to let you feel it. I'm gonna let you hit it on your thigh so you can feel the hit on your thigh. There you go.
Wow. Yeah, no, I can't. No, on my ass, I would be like, it would immediately direct attention to whatever the fuck it is. Like, oh my God. I can only imagine.
So this is a paddle. So this is another paddle, but this is custom. This is made out of crocodile.
Wow. So do you spank it on this side or this side?
So if I'm going to do a lot of spanking, I'm going to do the opposite side because that was expensive.
Okay.
So a couple of times I'll hit on this, but typically I use this. But this is made of, that's actual filler. That's actual crocodile.
Okay.
Yeah, that's different. And it feels a lot. Yeah, you feel that.
Yeah, you only going to get 3 hits out of me.
Yeah, so that's.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going to be like, hey, no more.
Now let's talk about floggers.
You're going to turn my ass blue and purple with this shit.
Floggers are traditional tools that are used in BDSM.
This is what I saw in your show. You was lit.
So this is a single flogger that I use. It's pretty heavy. It's made out of suede. This is custom made. You see the Lezzus on the handle.
Yes, I do.
Right. So you feel like got some weight to it. And that's for heavy thud.
You hitting women with this?
Oh, I hit women right on the ass.
They like this?
A lot of women like that.
My God.
Yeah, you feel that, right?
Ooh. This is about 10 pounds, bro. Like.
Let me see your thing. Let me see if I can. You ready?
Who?
Hold your leg
okay.
up.
No, you gonna do my hands. You do my legs.
Your hands, I might chip in there.
Okay, go ahead. Go
ready?
ahead.
You sure?
Yes, go ahead. No, sir. You gonna get 2 out of me and I'm done. No, you fucking crazy. Oh my God. My husband probably gonna watch this shit like, I know you didn't like. Yes, I did.
So that's one of my big floggers. So these are whips.
Okay.
Right? So this is the dragon tail whip. Okay, so hold that. Now that's sting. What I showed you was thud.
Yes.
Now that's sting.
Okay, so we're going to try
you want
this.
Me to do it or you?
Yeah, okay, I'm going to trust you. I trust you. Go
right,
ahead.
So this is sting. So now, remember we used to pop towels back in the day?
Yes.
So that's the same. Now you're going to get a little.
No, you got one. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Nope.
So that's sting. This here is a whip, but this is called 13 gates to hell. Now this is
Excuse me. Hold on. Excuse
13
me. What? Say it again.
Gates to hell. So there's 13 falls on here.
My God. Okay, hold on. Let me get ready.
You might want to do the other leg.
No, I'm okay. Cool? Go ahead.
Now this is going to bite.
Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, now she just gave me consent. It's gonna bite.
I gave consent. Go ahead.
This is gonna bite. Now watch her reaction.
You better not hit me no more. Absolutely not. What? I'm gonna kick you in the nuts. You will hit me no more.
I asked for consent, right? Y'all saw that, right?
Yes, you got consent, but you ain't got no consent for no more. Okay. Absolutely not. God damn it.
Now, listen,
oh no.
Let's go to my favorite. These are my favorite.
I want you to see my face.
Meat tenderizers.
No, me.
There you go.
Are we in the mines? Like, what are we?
These are my favorite.
So, I have a few questions.
Now, don't hit them together.
No, I ain't hitting them on nothing. Where are you putting these?
2 places.
Where?
3 places.
Where?
On the ass. To tenderize the cheeks. On the top of the breast. And if you're lucky, on the clit.
My God!
So I have a viral video to where I'm using the meat tenderizers on the pussy and the girl squirts all over the place. Yes.
My pussy ain't built like that. I ain't gonna lie.
It might be.
It's not. I promise you it's not.
Have you ever had meat tenderizers on your pussy?
I'm not having meat tenderizers on my vagina. Okay? My vagina is a delicate place. I'm gonna look in the camera as I say this. My vagina is a delicate place. I don't need meat tenderizers on it. What am I gonna do with that?
I'm just saying.
I'm scared.
You might like it.
What?
You might. You might like it.
Oh my God. So question, what's the feedback you get from that?
From using it on somebody or somebody seeing me?
No.
They love it because this is deep impact. So if you like heavy, if you want trophies, you want to be bruised on your ass, something like this. Because it hits deep, right?
God.
So some stuff is surface.
Yeah.
This is surface.
My leg's still tingling. I just
This
want you to
is
know
meant to tenderize. So
That is meant to demolish. Tell the
demolish.
truth. Okay, I'm a vagina owner. That's going to
We can do
demolish the
demolish.
vagina. That's what that's going to do. And then
Baby.
you bring a bigger tool. My gosh.
So this is. I call this baby Thor.
Hercules. That's what you need.
Baby Thor. You know how Thor holds the hammer up? I call it baby Thor. So this is heavy. Feel it. It's heavy. So it gives deep impact. And you use it on a butt. You want to feel it? You gotta give me a butt cheek.
No. Oh my God. I'm scared.
I mean, it's up to you.
Okay.
If you want to feel it, you gotta. Give me a
No.
butt
I'm
cheek.
scared. I'm scared.
I don't want to do it on the thigh.
Yeah. You did. I do.
So this should be on the ass, and it's just the same like a paddle. Use the same way you use a paddle.
No, I'm
but
a pass.
It's just deep impact.
I'm a pass. I'm a
Okay.
pass. Yeah. I don't think I'm that grown yet.
Popular. These are two of my most popular.
They're
toys.
bike pedals.
Yes. Two of my most popular toys. And
I love it.
I use for this is all impact play.
Wait, what?
So
okay,
they
what you
all
do with
create
this?
a different type of.
What do you
I
do
smack them on the ass cheeks. The same way I smack the meat tenderizers. So it's kind of like this. Bow, bow, bow.
So
bow,
they
bow,
going
bow.
to work on
So
Monday
look, let's do it with me.
with
Do it
bike
with me.
pedals
Do it
on
with
there?
me. Look.
Okay.
Bow, 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 bow. Ass left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
And what
right.
they doing while you doing this? Give me a.
They're moaning.
What, really?
Lezzus. And I'm all like, hold that fucking pussy. They're like, yes, daddy. Oh, Lezzus. And the crowd is like, are those bike pedals? And I'm all like, yes, in slow motion. And they were like, see, we're doing that. So what we can do is we can get two girls. We'll line them up, and you'll get the pedals. I get these, and we'll do this, and we're gonna be at the same time on the count of three. We're gonna say, "Hold that pussy." 1, 2, 3. Hold that pussy. Perfect.
Bro!
I'm just saying.
We got a high five.
Yes, we're gonna get that
Yes,
shit.
indeed.
I'm
Yes,
telling
indeed.
you.
Give me
We
more.
outside.
What's up?
So
hey,
last.
can you show me? Because when you pulled it out, I said, "Is this a fucking tire?"
Now this is the most iconic. This is a paddle that's made out of big rig tire tread. When I say heavy impact,
My God.
feel the power.
Oh. I can't slap you on my ass at all. This is not what this is. My body ain't built for this, okay? Bro.
It's heavy. It's heavy.
Who woman? Like, no shame at all. I am like, I feel like I need to bow to her. This is heavy, bro. Like, so okay, first of all, you're not a small guy. So when you take this, you're like, whew.
Yeah, but I use the other side.
Oh my God.
I swing it. Listen, it's heavy impact and it slaps. So I use all my toys during the show. During private sessions, no, but during the show, I demonstrate
Ain't
and I
nothing private about
display
this.
everything.
I just wanted, ain't nothing private about
Yeah.
this. Everybody gonna hear this shit. Everybody. This is crazy. This is insane.
Yeah.
What? Oh no, you gonna have to give her a new uterus after you finish pounding her with that.
Not a uterus.
Like yeah, cause that. Wow. So the point of all this is sensory play.
So impact and sensory play.
Okay.
So if somebody likes spanking, say you like to be spanked, and spanking becomes a little basic for you, you want to chase that high.
Bruh.
And you get a different type of sensation from each one of those.
Meet your
impacts.
hair on right there.
Hey, listen.
Hello, sniff it good, because that's what it is. Or shoot it up, either way.
Hey, listen.
Because there's nothing that's beyond that. No man's hand is bigger than that.
No, not at
Yeah,
all.
that's insane.
So all you're doing is chasing that high, and you're just creating a different sensation, a different feeling, right?
Bro, you like tapped into a whole new market. Can you imagine women that are sitting there like, this is not enough? The guy is literally taking a tree stump out, like, I gotta get her good. And she's
Not a
like,
tree stump,
yeah,
though.
she's like, nah, it was good, but
Not a tree stump.
and then you don't know what to do.
Not
They
a
like,
tree
I gotta find your kink. Because this is, bro, like how? Okay, so you just found these?
So people send stuff to me
Oh wow.
because they know I get a lot of viral videos.
Okay.
So they're like, hey, would you be able to use this? And I'm like, fucking all right, send it to me. They'll send me a picture or send me like, hey, I made this. How you think about this? What do you think about this? Send it. Hell yeah, I use it. So hell yeah. Somebody sent me a Bible on a stick.
I know.
I don't.
A Bible on a stick.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't.
Listen, they sent me a picture of like, hey, would you get? Nah. So, but my mentee, he has it. He has the Bible. That's a paddle in Hebrew. So I do a part of my show, right, to where the music comes on. I sit there like I'm about to do a prayer, and he walks up on stage with this big Bible. That's a paddle, and we bless the ass, and we use it as a play. You got to come to the show. I'm sorry.
Listen, we're coming, okay?
That's my Philly show.
Bro, we're coming.
I only do that on my personal show.
I promise you, me and my team are coming. Like,
outside,
all jokes aside, real shit, I feel like what you're doing is so different and so needed. Because a lot of people are like pent up and don't know what to do and all these different things. And you come with this knowledge and you come with this expertise. And I think it's something different than we've ever seen before. So I applaud you for even forging that and being so open to what people can be receptive to in terms of their sensory and all these other, because we think sex is just sex. We don't think that we can be heightened in terms of our sexuality, in terms of our sensory, in terms of what we really want. You don't grow up having sex thinking of these things.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So I applaud you with that. I love your journey. I love where you are, and I love your whole thing. I really do. I appreciate your want for people to be their authentic selves. And it's just dope as fuck. It really is.
I appreciate hearing
it.
That.
Really
I
is, man.
Appreciate
it really
that.
is. And when I look on you on social media, the education that I get from it, you learn different things. I learned unicorn. I learned all these different things. I learned Dom. I learned Switch. I learned all these different things from your stuff. So please keep it going. I know social media don't like us so much, but please keep it going because people need it. People need it. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And please.
And that's what I'm here for.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Listen, listen. I'm the journey. Take the journey with me.
Yes.
Take the journey with me.
Yes.
Take that path to sexual liberation. Be
yes.
free. Be able to own your kink.
Let me ask this question. This last question I have. How does this play out in your regular, intimate, individual sex life?
So, okay. So me outside. This is just me in general. Right. This is just me in general. My personal life, whatever. When it comes to sex, I still have different kinks that don't really align with BDSM.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I am a person that likes to. I'm an exhibitionist. I've been an exhibitionist before I got into BDSM.
Yes, indeed.
So that's my thing.
Yes.
So being at events and being able to be seen. That's my biggest turn on when it comes to my personal sexual life. Okay. Watching my partner engage with another woman. That is my thing.
Nice.
That is my kink.
Nice.
Working so much, I don't get to enjoy a lot of that anymore because I'm working and then I have a reputation to keep, so I can't interact certain ways at certain events and all that, whatever. But that's my turn-ons in my personal life. Watching my woman seduce another woman, and us bringing her back and all that, whatever. That's my biggest turn on. Yes. And watch, and then join it. Let them engage, then join it. That's my biggest thing. Okay. So when it comes to my turn-ons in my personal life, that's my biggest thing. So, but you got to think, everything else is sexualized for me 24/7.
Yes, indeed.
So when I'm home and all that, I want to watch a Netflix movie and series with my partner. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a little different because everything is
hypersexualized.
Everything outside of there.
Yeah.
So every woman is expecting me to be this sexually charged person 24/7 to help them find their kink, to do all this stuff to them, whatever, so and so. So when you have that, you got to realize people are human, right? So when it comes to your personal life, sometimes you want to have that breath of fresh air and not have that pressure to always be that person that's going to provide every single kink for a
Yes.
person, and you know what I mean. So you
Yes.
want to have that space for that. So a lot of people don't understand that. So now you gotta be all being all vulnerable and tell you different types of parts of me and shit
Listen,
like
this
that.
is what I
Whatever.
do
So,
though.
but
Hey, you sitting with a sex coach,
Yeah.
you know you got to get a little vulnerable
but
with
when it
me.
comes to my personal life, I only need my hands choking and spanking. That's it. This is all glorified
Yeah.
impact play.
Yeah, yeah,
That's cool.
yeah,
I just need the basic. I want to feel. I want to be able to touch.
yeah.
When I hit you, I want to feel me hitting you.
Nice,
I want to feel if I'm going hard on you, I'm going hard on me because I'm feeling it on my hand.
nice,
So it's different for me
nice.
when it comes to pro. People like a lot of this stuff. Looks good. It feels different. Whatever. But my personal choice would be my hands
Yes,
for everything.
yes.
Smacking, hand around the throat, tongue in the ass.
You enjoy the
so-
connection and the intimacy.
and
Yes.
Yeah, that's different. So that's what it is for me when it comes to that. So,
Listen, when I tell you made my day,
Hey,
you
I
have made my
appreciate
day. I appreciate this because people think kink is something so obscure, something that's so like shameful, and it's not. And you've brought so much light and education to it because I think it's a whole bunch of women that's sitting downstairs in their house watching this going, I wish he could come visit me on Monday morning.
But that's what I do. I help people find their kink. We can figure it out.
Yes.
We can figure it out.
Yes.
Like I will find out what you're into.
Yes.
And we can figure it out, capitalize off of that. I can help you teach a man how to do this, whatever.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
But you understand that part of that takes a vulnerability that some people are not comfortable with, right?
Yeah.
And so, but I ain't gonna lie, you talking to me made me very comfortable, right? You don't come in with this aggressiveness, because you're a really big guy and people assume that you're going to be aggressive.
People always assume.
Yeah.
And
You don't
I'm
look
the most-
non-aggressive.
I'm the most easy person to talk to. I promise you. But once we get on that table and you surrender, and I say, hey, listen, I don't care if you're single, you have a boyfriend, you have a girlfriend, you have whatever your partner is.
Yes.
You're married.
Yeah.
Belong to me for this moment.
Yes.
Completely let go.
Yes.
Mentally, physically, emotionally, and energy-wise.
Okay.
Let go to me for this moment, and we're going to have a time.
Yes.
We're going to figure it out. And that's what I say to anybody.
But that's a superpower, though.
Yeah.
There's not many men that's giving you that. Most men are like, hey, I'm here. You're here. Let's have a good time. You're here. You being within a space is curated. They feel safe. And they feel heard and seen. That by itself is a superpower because most women don't feel that. And so you offering that and then having toys to play with and having this education to give, it's a whole different level. So I applaud you. Like, this is really, really good. And we're going to do some things together. Just you watch, okay?
Hey, let's get it.
I'm excited. Thank you so much for being on here. I had such a good time with you. High five it. Yes. Yes, indeed. I really, really enjoyed. I really learned and was educated about this other side that we don't even know is there. Is based on pleasure and based on how far we want to take our bodies. And I love that. So thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let me ask, where can we find all your yummy info?
So to be honest, all you have to do is Google Sir Lezzus. Sir, that's Leezus. And whatever platform you're comfortable engaging with, you'll find me there. Just Google Sir Lezzus and I'm going to come up. I promise you. You'll find me wherever you need to find me at. Sir Lezzus. Put it on your Google search. I promise you, you'll find me.
So let me know, what do you have coming up in the next few months? We're so excited to find out.
Ooh, so my bi-monthly event, the Lezzus Experience, is in Philly every other month. So September 27th. If you're in the Philly area, you come out. That is my actual production. That is my baby. That's what I have put together. It's an immersive experience, erotic bliss and R&B. You'll come, you'll see burlesque dancers, you'll see erotic poets, you'll see fire demonstrations, you'll see a live R&B singer that's in a real popular group from back in the day. I don't know if you remember the group High Five.
Yes.
So I have the lead singer from the group High Five that
Nice.
performs at my show every other month.
Nice.
So that's my bi-monthly event, the Sir Lezzus Experience. You go to my website, sirlezzus.com. You will see all my events, all my shows. You'll be able to get tickets to the shows, or you can just personally inbox me. That's the best thing, because I want to connect with you. I want to make sure that you have the personal experience that you need to make sure you sit in the front row so you can leave with your panties wet and finding your kink.
This has been another episode of Sex Talk with Khrys. Be sure you continue to watch. We have so much more in store. Remember, your pleasure is my passion. Keep it wet, keep it sexy. Just make sure you fucking keep it. See you later. Bye.